Now, to find out more, we are now connected with a travel photographer, Metha Meiryna. Hi, Metha Meiryna. Good afternoon, Metha. Ooh, Metha, we can't hear you. You're
I think you're still on mute.
You might want to click the
There you go. There you go.
Now we can hear you. Okay, thank you for joining us. Okay, now we are going to talk more about cameras and photography. As I mentioned to my co-hosts here, I am using a mirrorless camera, but again, I'm not a pro as taking pictures in the right angle. Now, before we dive in deeper to this matter, let's acknowledge that there are many types of photographers. So my question is,
Yes.
Why did you choose to be a travel photographer?
Okay, that's interesting. Basically, I really love to travel and learn about history and one's culture. The things that exist and different from other genres, traveling, being able to see the life, to the people meeting, and capturing different types of people with their unique culture from all around the world is blessing for me. And of course, the journey and process itself that always excite me in pursuing the art of travel photography. Yes, that's what is I've already taken that one.
So I'm sure
That's why.
I'm sure there are lots of challenges as a travel photographer. But in your experience, being a travel photographer for quite a long time, what is the most challenging thing for you?
The most challenging for me as a travel photography is, as you know, that photography is the only thing in the world that can freeze the time. The challenges being a travel photography is about, hello?
Yeah.
Can you hear my voice?
Yes. We can hear you.
Yeah. Okay. Then the challenge being a travel photography is about consistency and persistence. Besides the technically of photography, prepare yourself, and you have to prepare yourself before you go to the places.
Of course.
Because so many we have to read about it. And in other words, research and pre-visualization is more important before we going to the place. That's the challenge of being a travel photographer, a good travel photographer.
All right.
So you can you cannot just go there without anything. You never know about that place.
All right.
Right.
Well, we glad to have you back. You went dark for a second there, but speaking of which, let's talk a little bit about lighting and settings, because I'm very much of an amateur when it comes to cameras and taking pictures. Photographers have their own specific settings, correct? Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes. Because if you asking me about setting camera for photography is all about when you are in the place. It depends on the place we will take a picture.
Okay.
It depends on the speed, the aperture, many things. It depends on the what occasion we have to take. What lens do you want to make? You want to make slow motion? You want to make a freeze? The settings camera. So I think it's not about the settings of camera. It's about of the camera and the lens you're using with you when you are in travel.
Okay.
Yeah, a friend of mine told me as well, like, before you think about settings and what kind of lens you want to use, what kind of pictures do you want to take, first of all?
Yeah.
You decide that first, and then it's much easier to go from there.
Just using your feeling
Right.
when you take a picture.
Oh, I like that, how she makes it easier using your feeling when you take a specific picture. Because Metha, sometimes when I'm using my feeling, the object will still go blur. Don't know why. Now, Metha, what camera do you usually use, if you want to elaborate with us here? And do you have your own specific settings, maybe?
For travel photography, it must be, I think, we have to prepare our gear. Documentary photography, which needs speed more than a resolution. It's a small resolution camera with faster response. And and now I'm still using Sony Alpha 1, Sony 7 and personally using Leica Mono also for me to go to some places. And also that the difference from Sony and Leica is a different setting.
Yeah, it's quite logical because if you go to war, you have the weapon of your choice, whether it's a dagger or a rifle or something like that. And that goes the same thing with photographer as well. But remember the last time we spoke to you, you have won an international competition held by Sony. And my question would be, what is the factor, what factors can render a picture deemed to be an award-winning picture?
Oh, I think there is no certain rules on how to get a perfect award-winning image, and don't burden ourselves with such, because when you burden yourself to such thinking how I can make the picture which can winning the award, I think you make a good picture. Right. So let's enjoy the process. Take the picture with a clear intention. Create the picture that you want for yourself, not for the image winning. That's I think. First thing that I can say, award winnings image is must be a good in terms of technical quality, of course. That you need to have a context or power within the image itself. So I think the originality from you is very a big attention in your friend.
I always say, like, don't take it so seriously.
Yeah.
You know, don't go so.
Just enjoy it.
Yeah, don't go be so hard on yourself, right?
Yeah, just enjoy the process.
Exactly.
You know, that doesn't apply to me because I always put everything hard on myself.
I know, but your pictures look great, though.
I
I've
have to
seen them all.
compete and stuff like that.
With himself. So, Metha, at the risk of sounding old, I come from a generation where we had to take 24 pictures, and then we'd have to take that little yellow thing out of the back of the camera. The kids won't know what I'm talking about. We're talking about film and analog cameras. We used to have to bring that to a store, and then a couple hours later, you can pay for the 1 hour service, you get 24 pictures back.
Printed.
And 20 of them would be bad. Maybe you didn't know because we didn't have those viewfinders. So tell us a bit about analog cameras. I mean, are these still around? I know there are, some people are still using analog cameras. And is there an advantage to using these analog cameras in this day and age?
Oh, it's very advantage to using analog camera. So I think when now analog camera, so many people using it now. It really expensive because can you imagine that we need to wait till film get the flow to see the result?
Yeah.
And once you see the result of the film, it is really extraordinary. And it's different with digital camera.
Yes.
That's challenging from analog and digital camera, I think.
Yeah.
It's like
So the
instant,
habit
right?
of using analog and digital camera is really different. You have to wait, you have to really make sure everything is perfect, and you can click your shutter.
Yes.
And different with digital camera, you can click your shutter anytime you want.
Okay, now speaking digital camera versus this so-called analog camera. So if we're talking a little bit more about this analog camera, what objects are the best for analog camera?
Analog camera is you can using analog camera every I think for myself.
Right.
You can use analog camera for any genre, maybe, but it will be make different quality and different framing. But it depends with the people who look at your friends. When we love to use analog camera, you can use it for wedding, for human interest.
Yeah.
You can use it.
Okay.
And it will be different with digital camera.
Definitely.
Skin tone and
Yeah.
it's really different. And I really love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the feeling. It's the feeling.
The feeling, I like
The
that.
feeling is different, right?
It's really
Yeah.
Right.
So,
Okay.
but Metha, thank you so much for your insight, and also happy International Camera Day
Yes.
for you photographers.
Yes.
And also, I hope that we could talk to you again and the other time, talking about probably another award-winning photo from you.
Amen.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Let me
Say
know.
cheese. I'm taking a selfie.
Say cheese.
There you go. I'm taking a selfie with my hybrid digital analog. It's a digital and analog.
All
It prints as well.
Okay, I'm gonna wait for that while we are taking a break, so
Right.
don't go anywhere. Stay with us. Come on, Paul.
Hey, not bad.